my name is Angel. I kind of went over my head that we're doing demonstration speech, so I didn't really have anything to demonstrate. But while I'm doing it, you guys can look at this. And it's a ring from Golden Gloves Boxing. So my speech is how to become an amateur boxer. It's as many of you know, Rocky Balboa, he says the words, it isn't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Amateur boxing is a little bit like that, because it can be really discouraging, or it can be the best thing in your life. However you take it, the amateurs is a great way to start if you plan to make boxing a lifestyle, which is just by earning money. Or if you just wanted to try out boxing. For example, Vasily Lomachenko has one of the best amateur records in the world with close to 400 wins and 1 loss, which is really good. He is now a known professional boxer with 17 wins and 2 losses currently. And most professional boxers that are famous right now, they come out of the amateurs, and I think that's the best way to transition into going professional. So with that, here are some steps into getting started with an amateur boxing. The first things you want to do is get registered, and one of the first steps is becoming a member of a club that's registered as well. And it has to be through USA Boxing, which is just this one big huge boxing committee that they do everything and anything you can think of boxing that's for amateurs, training camps, national tournaments, Golden Glove tournaments, and just everything you can think of. And each individual gym pays a fee to be a boxing gym, and it has requirements having registered boxing coaches, and all the people that fight have to be registered as well. And so you want to know before you get into a boxing gym who's registered and who's not, because you don't want to waste your time on someone who's not registered and they're just coaching to coach, which there's a lot of. And then once you're a member of a registered gym, so then you'll start training, and the coaches will watch you and determine how serious you are over a span of a couple weeks, which is just you showing up every day and giving it 100%. Because some people come in and they just come to come, and they're not serious, but they want to they always want to try to fight or something, but it doesn't work that way. So once they determine if you're serious about boxing, they'll probably pay for your book, which is $80 to have a book for USA Boxing, and it's just a requirement in order to box in any event that takes place, because you can't just jump in there and expect to fight, because it doesn't work that way. And there are just requirements in getting a book, which is just having a sports physical and uploading personal documents. So once your book and everything is taken care of, you can focus on gear. And some gyms will provide gear for you, but it's kind of gross, because other people have used it. And yeah, you just want to get your own gear, which is, for me, it's a set of boxing gloves, which is, there's 2 types of boxing gloves. There's bag gloves, and then there's sparring gloves. So you want to get both of those gloves. There's cups. There's also cups for girls, which is really optional. Shoes, hand wraps, gauze, mouthpieces, and headgear are the main things that you want to have for yourself because you don't want to be like using someone else's sweaty hand wraps or something. And then you want to like prepare mentally and physically for your first fight. After you're done like getting all your stuff, and then that's when like training and everything, you don't have to worry about anything. So you should always like show up to the gym in a good mood, I guess, because people come and they think they can come and like take the anger out, but it's not really. It's kind of dangerous if you do that. It's more likely for injury if you come like mad. Sparring is like a really big part of training, and that's something you have to like go through, and it's also really nerve-wracking to begin when you're a beginner. So being prepared for that mentally is something you have to also do, not only physically. And then as your fight days as the fight day gets closer, you just want to like take it easy on like the last couple days, like 3 days before your fight, because you don't want to get hurt or like be too tired to fight. It's like, yeah, just being like mentally and physically. And don't psych yourself out before you fight, because then you'll be like not 100%. But now that you fought and you fought, whether you win or lose, it's really important that you show great sportsmanship, because boxing is an individual sport, and having great sportsmanship shows a lot for yourself. And those are just some steps into becoming an